good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Grisham moving under this one. And there's one away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Clay Turner.
Popped foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. 2 away here in the top of the first. 2 down, base is empty. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. Outside, ball 1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He'll touch them all. On the ground. And that will end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill for the Phillies, Aaron Nola.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The 2-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Got him. 1 down. Here comes Belly to take his cuts.
That's a ball. No, that's in.
Up the middle, a sliding stop. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Right side, and it goes just foul.
Ball.
Man at first, 1 away. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Stock for 1, and that's 2. Game 1 of the World Series. All set for the start of the inning. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox. Derek Jeter as Mr. November or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shined in the toughest moments.
Ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
There's a line drive to left field. Takes it in for the out.
Batting 6, the left fielder, number 33, Edmundo Sosa.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
This one in the air, right field. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 7, the second baseman.
This is Bryson Stott. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
No,
see if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. A 2-run blast. Gets the outside corner with that one. Right through there for a strike. And they'll do it again. 2 runs across in the inning here in Game 1 of the World Series. In the dirt, 1-2 the count.
No,
really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one back. And that one is off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And here is Adolis Garcia. Foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Just missed. Way out front for strike 2. Base hit into center field. Here comes Real Muto around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 4-zip.
Comes through with the RBI. I could watch base like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Ball one to Bryce. Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Garcia leads off first with one away. Cut on and missed, struck him out at 98. Now 2 away. Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay. He's in there.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Foul ball there. 2 outs with a runner at third. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Tanner Banks.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
That catches the corner.
Ball 1.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
That's to third, and he can't come up with it.
Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
Outside.
Check swing, but he went too far. And that's strike 1. That's in there. First and second here, no outs. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And it stays fair. Rice around third. He will score. It's 5-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase in the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
In the air, left field. Sosa turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. 2 aboard with 1 out. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Turner over to stop for 1. Their second double play already. This one ends the 2nd inning. Back now in the Bronx, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Alec Bohm. McMahon fires over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, number 16, Brandon Mark.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
High.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Sosa can't hold up, and that's a strike. Swings over the top of that one. 1 out and a runner at second here in Game 1 of the World Series. Just missed. Swing and a ground ball to first. 2 away. Not in time. He's safe.
The batter number 5, second baseman,
Bellinger under it. And that'll do it. Back here in New York, bottom of the inning, Jose Caballero stepping in. For the Yankees. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And that's just foul. Here's a 1-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. That one in the dirt. Full count now. Smoked on the ground to second. Whips it to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Frank Grisham.
Ground ball, left side. Throws to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Cody Bellinger. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Yep. Ball.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Reaching down, makes the catch. Start of the fourth. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. And a foul ball.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Ball one.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Stays alive.
Ball two.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Up the middle. And that one handled. Fires over to first.
Yes, you're out.
So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Adolis Garcia.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
There's the strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Caballero handles, throws to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Up next,
So the Philly batting order turns over. So Harper stands in. Ball
No,
one low.
that's down.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A solo shot, and they add on. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
In there for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground. And it gets by him.
Up next,
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield. It's just so satisfying as a hitter.
Tim Hill will take over here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Schwarber in the box again, takes a strike. Turner runs, pitch inside.
I like it.
Throw, save. That's That's a stolen base. Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
No, that's outside.
That's a great take. Tried to get him to chase just outside the zone, but he wouldn't offer.
Nice grab. Nicely done for the out. Back in New York and stepping. On the mound now, Chase Sugar.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning. You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone.
Ball 2.
You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The wind to kick the 2-0.
Fair ball.
And a good start to the inning.
Next for the Yankees, number 22.
Ball.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
A 1-1.
That's a ball.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now he steps off the rubber. That
Ball
misses.
3.
Ball 3. Judge on the run. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
The batter, number 13.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That
Ball
misses the
inside.
zone. And that is ball 1.
That's a strike.
Fouled off left side. The Yankees with a chance to get back into it. We're here at the bottom of the 4th.
Ball.
Turner slings to second, on to first, double play.
Next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
No. Ball 2.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that one becomes property of the Beast. A 2-run homer, and they close the gap. It's 6-3. So 2 down. Tim Meza on the pitch here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
0-1. And that one fouled off.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Ball.
In the air, left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing, Boog. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
Inside.
Inside. Ball one. Slides for the stop. Throw to second. It's there, and that's a great play. Game one of the World Series. Ready now for the fifth inning. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Hill, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. Oh, great stop. Over to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next to Philadelphia.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds. Add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to.
The 0-1. In the air, right field. And there are two down. And here is Sosa to the plate. 1 for 2.
Edmundo Sosa.
High.
Two down, nobody on. That's smacked down a line to center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Back in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Makes the catch, one down.
Next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Grisham.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Now the throw to first on the run.
Got
him. Nice play. Two down, bases empty. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
High. Ball.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Brad Keller comes on now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Bellinger on his way home. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself two bags on a great swing of the bat.
Rice up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
There's a strike. Hit hard but foul off to the left. So man in a scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate here in game one of the World Series. Set down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. Back in the Bronx. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott.
Both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Into the outfield, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on the go. Pitch outside.
Hey.
Throw there. Safe. Man at second. And that is out of play.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Base hit into the outfield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
And on the mound, they can't be feeling too comfortable either with the way these batters are hitting the baseball.
Ryan Yarbrough on to pitch out of the pen here.
Trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
The 0-2. There goes the runner. They pitch out. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Throw down to second. They're in plenty of time. He's caught stealing. Down to third, and he gets back safely.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
One away with a runner at third, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. I know that was a ground ball, but it was at... hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
Hey,
Safe at second with a stolen base. Crawford over at second, one down.
That's foul.
Grisham should have this one. 2 away now. Trey Turner at the plate. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Man on second, 2 down. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Ball.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Now a pop-up on the infield. McMahon settles under it. And that is that. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the 6th inning. Jazz Chisholm Jr. Stepping in now for the Yankees. Pitching change here, Jose Alvarado.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Bounce to the right side, and foul ball.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off it.
Runner takes off. Strike in there.
And you know,
he's safe. Now one out to right. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Here's Ryan McMahon now.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
No, that's in.
Runner on it. And one gone. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter. Paul Goldschmidt looking to drive in a run with 1 out and a runner at third. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 away. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. bases. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter. Ahmed Rosario looking for a 2-out hit to bring home the runner from third. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Orion Kerkering. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. Fought off foul. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the 6th. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. We go to the top of the 7th. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. That one fouled off. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2. Yarborough, 34-year-old vet, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
Next offering is downstairs. Battling here as he fouls it away. "3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The third baseman, Alex Cole.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Camilo Doval.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that one is lifted in the air. 2 down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 1 for 3.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Judge going back on it. Going. Gone. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 8-4.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
That's a ball. Hurry.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielder with how hard he hit it.
Stop. Stands in now and watches strike 1. Caballero under it. And that is that. Back now in the Bronx. Set for the last half of the seventh. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees.
No,
just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
The Yankees looking to rally. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying. Kyle Backus into the game.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Ha!
Late that time, and it's strike two. The Yanks down by 4 here at the bottom of the seventh. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball 1.
This one in the air, center field. Crawford coming on. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Good swing out of him last time. Whipped a liner into center.
Bellinger.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Going away. That's out to center field. And that gets down for a base hit. And that gives Aaron Judge a chance to hit with 2 out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Outside.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Up the middle. What a stop. Goes to second with it, and he gets him. Nicely done. Back at Yankee Stadium for the top of the 8th. Rafael Marchand stands in for the Phillies. And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next to Philadelphia, the center fielder, number 2, Justin Crawford.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. The 0-2. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Back to the top of the order now. Here comes Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
That's up. Ball 2.
Misses off the plate. 3 balls, no strikes. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either. There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Check swing. He went. No balls, 2 strikes. To third. That ends the frame. Back here in New York, bottom of the 8th. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball.
hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The batter, number 13, second baseman,
No,
Just missed.
inside.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Here's a 1-1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away. One out man at first. Now it's the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Joan Duran.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ball.
The Phillies leading by 4 here in the late stages of game 1. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Rice into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
3-2 now. And they'll do it again. Man at second. Swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Foul ball. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Jason Dominguez. Look at 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Man on second, 2 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
In the dirt. On to first. That is the inning. Game 1 of the World Series. All set to start the 9th in this one. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Paul Blackburn gets the call from the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And it's fouled away. comes the 0-1. On the ground to third, Rosario. Slings it across. Now one gone in the ninth. So digging in, Brandon Marsh. He's already homered here in this one.
No, inside.
Just missed.
Off the plate.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in Game 1 of the World Series. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, number 33, Edmundo Sosa.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. So up next, Bryson Stott. Line drive and foul ball. One run across to the frame so far here in the late stages of Game 1. Dominguez makes his way towards it, brings it in, and that's the third out. Back in New York, and stepping in for the Yankees. So they turn things over to the righty, Andrew Painter. In the air, right field, Marsh on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Up the middle, stop. Yankees with only one out remaining. Back to the top of the order. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0.
No. Here.
Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Grisham around third. He'll score. It's 9-5.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at second. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In comes the run from second.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Really important at bat coming up now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ben Rice.
Ball inside.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Fastball for a strike. The next offering misses. 3 balls and a strike. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Here comes the judge around third. And they cut the lead to 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Now that sets up a huge at bat.
bullpen for the Phillies, Christopher Sanchez.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying and that runner at second base, so he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Volpe at the plate now, and that's strike one. Tying run at the plate. Out towards right center field. Crawford trying to get to it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take game one of the World Series on the road.
We saw both teams come ready to swing it in this one, and they found a lot of success. A couple of touchdowns up on the board today. Pretty amazing. And it turned out to be a close one, considering all the runs put up. Really wild.
And 9-7 is the final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.